2025, our most compassionate Supreme Master CHINGHAI, vegan, kindly recorded a message for the world to report that God, Tim Ko-tu, and the Son of God have united as the three most powerful, explaining the profound meaning of this event for humanity. Master also shared insights regarding the anticipated peace in Ukraine or Urain.
Hi there. I'm getting all my power back together. I'll tell you more later. I've been busy, I was supposed to talk to you a little earlier, but too busy. Still busy. Because Putin himself has come and requested help. The inside word, his word is called No Peace Word. That's where he comes from. That's where he is the original being. And right now, it's not him that fights or makes trouble for people or delays the peace. It is a big group of evil ghosts who have illegally immigrated into his world, and he couldn't deal with them. They took control of much of his world, using his role and extracting some of his main power to order around, making his subjects do their bidding instead of his authority. In that world, he's the leader of the No Peace world. But he has almost no power of his leadership. I asked him, how many of them? He said, numerous. So now we have to send. If he doesn't ask, we're also not allowed to go in. Even then, in the world, we respect everyone. We try very hard, but still, it's not all that good. These evil ghosts, actually, they're more powerful than ghosts. After we have been looking out for them, track them down, many of them. Exactly, it is 92,342 of these evil entities who sneaked into the world of no peace. And now they are very strong and they are ruling things over there. Because President Trump is very angry with Putin for still bombing Ukraine. So I was thinking, what happened? Then I had to look. Everything takes time. You think I can see everything all together? Yes, it's true. But I have to translate it into this world's language, understanding, knowledge, and action. And everything takes time. These evil entities, they are powerful ones. So they have the means to get into that no peace world and control Putin as well as his own retinue and his world. A world already ridden with no peace energy and fighting conflict, spilled over even to the neighborhood, even onto humans' world. And he was not the one who bombed Ukraine after the peace deal. It is these entities, and they don't have to go very near the soldiers or in the fighting field. They don't have to go that near. They could control it by concentrating all their power together to do one thing. Because right now, if they don't do that, they could not succeed because we are everywhere. So we have to track them down now more and buy them all up and throw them in hell. Because I even give them leniency and ask them to repent so I can bring them above the third world there to live together with their other kings and people. But this group did not want to. And it's quite a number, They're almost 100,000. Yeah, that's very strong. Also, they can eat up the energy of the dead soldiers in the war and any other soldiers or any other calamities. A field where people die in agony and suddenly, and they became very aimless and directionless and very shocked. They didn't even know they died. They didn't know what happened to them. So they kept eating all this energy and became more powerful because they've been hiding secretly in the land of no peace. First, we overlooked them. We're going to take care of them. And after that, peace may be even better, quicker. Now, we go to our... Oh, there are so many things. I don't know how much time I need to take care of everything. And everything to me is important. concerning this poor world at the moment. Because the negative energy, the bad energy, which was also created by humans, is rampant everywhere and destroying too many things. After we destroy these, imprison all these negative entities in the astral form and kick them out of the no peace world, then I hope things will calm down if humans are helping. And by the way, I'm thanking all the human beings who have turned around and become vegan. Oh, we need more forever, oh God. But at least the more people become vegan and repentant, the less people will die from illnesses or disasters. So it helps somehow, and we might have more hope to regain this planet. In some parts, of course. I can't promise anything. I'm just inclined to think in that way and to imagine that way. And we might still have a chance to recover some of our planetary land in good shape. At the moment, it did help, but not a lot, of course, not a lot. So maybe we will have some bright hope for the future. It's just so difficult to destroy all this bad and not benevolent energy around the planet and in the atmosphere and these things also. And if something even worse happens, then all the humans will fly out of all of the atmosphere of our planet, because the energy that keeps people on Earth fixed and not floating in the air, the gravitational force which holds us together on the soil and not flying up involuntarily, it might even be disturbed and interfered with and messed up with if many other protective layers around the world have damaged or ruined in some part, some way, like the magnetic field, for example, you know that, and all the ozone stuff. Oh, we are dealing with so many things, and even the moon is threatened by some trouble right now. And yesterday I was just talking to the moon and sent some little protection, and they're very happy. And I hope it keeps. I can't just fight too many battles at the same time. Of course I can, but I need more time to concentrate and to distribute the energy that I gathered in all these years of meditation, especially the last 5 years. But it's not that easy for me, having to work in the world, work for the Supreme Master TV, and taking care of so many little things. Every little thing even takes time, not just little and no sweat. No. It's a lot of work. Even my dog, my bird people, when they are not with me, but I still need to take care of them. Talk to them inside and outer. Send them love, etc. Take care of the caretakers of the birds and the dog people, and where they live and all related. I never thought I have to take care of so many things. Never mind, all it's still doable. I'm just sometimes not feeling well. From now on, you can pray to the three powerful. You can pray to God and the three powerful as well. But God has been united with the two. He has Son, and he has derived other Son. So the three became one. And work together now as one is a stronger power to deal with the present urgent issues of this magic world, fully confused world. They say that we can call them the three most powerful. The three, not one, the three most powerful. And also, big good news is that a group of my God's disciples still continue to extend the power of Max, of Supreme Master Television Max, and they reported to me in such a so positive manner. And that we have more power to boost the defensive protection for this planet and protect more people. I couldn't say all people. Some are not even people. Some are just demon-possessed or half-demons by making themselves have a relationship with humans, making children with them. And these are more difficult to deal with, or we just try to contain them as much as possible. Now I'm still waiting for the result of going into the battlefield with the evil entities in the no peace world. Okay, now let's go back to the meditation. I'm waiting for the results. It could be today, half a day more. I hope so. I hope they don't escape elsewhere into the other worlds, which there are too many to check. If they escape into other worlds, but separately, without clumping together into a strong power, then it's not too bad. We could leave them for a while. But if they run together somewhere and do the same thing, then other countries will be in trouble, will be in war as well, not just Ukraine. Even after Putin signed with Ukraine the peace deal unconditionally, lovingly, everything all good, all forgiven. But if these entities run to another world, which is around our world anyway, they're mixed together with our world. That's why our world is never so really free. These were supposed to be lessons for humans, but they run out of proportion and out of control. And humans continue to create negative and bloody energy. That's why. I'm not swearing. They created and are creating bloody energy by killing each other, by doing abortion. My God, more human babies die than in the war. Every day, 200,000 something. My God, my heart just cannot bear it sometimes. Oh God, oh God. So you see, they're creating all this horrendous dark energy in our planet, around our planet, and everywhere, and enveloping us. If we didn't have other masters come down before, teaching the most efficient and fast enlightening Kuan Yin method, the whole planet would have been doomed long, long ago, not just talking about now. And we would not have enough positive power in order to go counter it, counter these negative entities and power. So just to brief you a little bit, what I've been doing, first of all, I have to track down, look down what happened to the peace process in Ukraine. And sometimes because of humans' bad energy, I keep being obstructed. This energy darkens. It doesn't let me see through. That is also the problem. Waste a lot of my time, energy. And I'm still having to do work in the world, taking care of businesses, restaurants, and people, my team, and some team members sometimes have their emotional and human problems. Of course, we all do as humans. So I'm not like sitting pretty, huh? I hope you understand. And don't blame me at all. I try my best. I even wish to die for all of you, but God doesn't allow that. It won't happen. It doesn't work. Even after you die, maybe we could save this generation or half a generation, and it comes back again, the same thing. And who is there anymore to die for them? That is the thing. And so I asked God before they became free. I said, why don't you love your children, the humans? They are your creation. They're your children, no? He has to say, yes, I love them so much. No words can describe. But I love also other children, the animal people. And they're killing all my children every day and killing every other thing. The rivers, the oceans, the soil, the air, the forests, the lakes. They're killing them all. Even if I forgive them and let them continue to live, they will just kill everything at the end. And even all the animal people will die, the wild as well as the domesticated. All of them will die of all kinds of things because the bad energy will destroy them too, sooner or later. And then they will have nothing to eat. Then will turn toward each other and kill each other to eat. Believe that. So God is also having a struggling problem. What kind of children should he save? He wants to save them both. But the humans in the physical form are abusing God's gift of the physical ability, power, and everything to kill themselves by killing all around them. It won't be long till everything's gone. So God has been lenient for long time, forever time, has told me. But now God doesn't need to even kill them. Then they kill themselves by their own suffocating bloody energy. I'm not swearing, okay? Even if I do, I don't care. I don't feel shame or anything. This planet is truly a bloody planet that the humans made it into. Everything that happens, everything that's troublesome, disastrous, is all made by humans, even though it looks like nature. Don't blame nature. Don't blame the war. Don't even blame Putin. They're all doing what they have to do. Or it's the opportunity that make them like that, the energy that makes them. Because if they are in a no peace world, well, we don't touch them. We don't do anything bad, and we are clean and pure, holy, by praying, by meditating, by eating only the vegan diet, not killing anyone, not harming any living beings, then nobody can touch us. No, not even the strongest Satan can do anything to us. That is the thing. We have our own protection. We have our own power, wisdom, and everything. And God gives us so much, everything. We could be free to give to the whole world to eat and wear and sleep well in peace. We didn't even have to work much. But no, nobody listens to all the masters who come up and down the planet, sacrifice everything, and die pitifully, brutally for them, and they still don't care. They just don't listen. They don't listen to all God's words at all. God's words have nothing to them. They just listen to the powerful or something that looks like politicians buying money, anything for physical comfort. We can have all that. God allows all that. But we cannot kill ourselves by killing others. Truly, it's like that. We all connected. If we kill others, we kill ourselves. It's like you don't like the way your toe looks. You chop the toe, then it affects your body. It cannot walk as good as before. And if you don't know how to take care, it keeps bleeding and you die too, even just by bleeding from the toes. Yeah, I'm telling you. I don't know if anybody listens. I'm just telling this in case some listen and to save some people who are sincere and honest and just vulnerable and not understanding. But if they do understand now and change, I can still save them. God loves them all so much. God loves us more than anyone can describe or explain, or even the most orally powerful person can ever bring that up to humans to understand how much God loves. He has children, and God loves animals, children, exactly the same. Even I was a humble person only, but I love the animal people so much. Sometimes I make jokes with my God disciples that I wish I could love humans as much. Yeah. Oh my God, love. I love even insects. It's like it's the world to me. You remember, I give you a tip telling you that if you have a cooking utensil outside, like a sink, and when you wash your vegetables, fruits outside while you're doing a picnic, then make sure you dry the sink so that insects don't accidentally fly and stick their wings onto the sink and die horribly. Also, before you throw away sticky tape, make sure you wrap them in some piece of paper so the insects will not be stuck on it and die slowly, helplessly. That I also cannot bear. If I am such a humble human, in a human form, and still can love so much, how would God feel? You all must have pity for God, must sympathize with God. God is all powerful, but all loving. You just love your children, and if they die, how much suffering you feel. Imagine how much God would suffer if you see all the children dying horribly in front of him. And all these tragic things are done by humans. Also a part of Maya, so they seduce humans into doing bad things, and more bad energy keeps piling up around us and make our planet damaged and helpless and vulnerable, and it gets worse and worse. There's no cure. In the form of thousands of lifetimes before, there is a story about the goddess Nữ Hoa. We call her Chiu Thiên Xuan Nữ, means the ninth heavens goddess of mystery. She used 5 kinds of colorful stones and melted them and patched the sky whole. I mean, it's our magnetic field and other protective layers, or the ozone layer, that protects us. But that was just a little hole, a small part of the world. Right now, everywhere there are holes, thicker or thinner, visible or invisible. Even if I could try all day or night, I could never patch them all up. I would have loved to. I did try in some places already, otherwise it would be worse. But still, it's not possible at the moment to patch them all up without humans' help. Human positive energy, God's energy is within them. All they have to do is just use it by thinking, by ordering. I don't want any more of this Maya influence of Satan's evil order. I just want God's force. I want the three powerful God's force to help me to cure this planet by doing all the positive and benevolent things, starting with our table. Vegan food on the table every day, every time you're hungry. And even without your table, when you're on the bus, when you're in the park, when you are at work and your lunch break, all vegan, then everything will become unimaginably peaceful, good, and all beneficial to all of you again. God doesn't even demand that the humans love him. Just be good. Just love others and don't harm them. And that will be all done. All the energy will change. Only the positive energy can defeat the negative energy. Because we made our bed. We have to lie in it. But if we change the bed, just a little more sleepy, but still we have to get up, change the bed, and the bed is new. Whatever happens to the other bed doesn't matter. We can either throw it away or wash it. If can reuse it. Okay, I just hope I live a little bit longer in order to help you, to guide you. God is behind guiding all of us, including myself. I'm one of those three powerful. You pray to them, and it will happen. You pray, but you must also use your power to act, to make yourself trim, proper, correct, the best in this world. You have to be the leader of others, not waiting for them to lead you. And if each one of you is a leader, then we don't need any leader anymore. We just save the planet in no time. Please, with all sincerity, I want to tell you all this. Please listen to me. Please listen to me. What do I gain from it now? I'm a multi-millionaire, really, a multi-millionaire. I have businesses. I can take good care of myself until your great-grandchildren's lifetime. And still we cannot use all that money. But I put it in businesses and all that. Even then, I still can take them all back and use it all on myself. Big airplanes, yeah, big stuff, big yachts, big houses, servants, everything. Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to stay in just a wigwam? I don't even have hardly any time to cook. I eat cold things, hardly no time to even warm when I already cook. What do I have to do this for? Please listen to me. Please listen to me. Please, for once, go vegan. Pray to God. If you don't think there are three powerful ones, pray to God. At the moment, pray into any small saint, small master, and a single Buddha doesn't help that much anymore. Pray to God Almighty. Pray to all the masters together then. And just turn yourself into a saintly being on the planet to help others. Okay? If you don't care about life and death, I know there are such things. I also don't care. But you have to care about others. They're weaker, they're more vulnerable. They don't know much, especially the little children and elderly people and vulnerable gentlewomen. Please help them. Save this planet for them. Save them from this horrible death. Please. If I could die for all of them, I would immediately. God knows this. I'm not lying to you. You know, I have no reason to. Please save this planet. I thank all of you who are saintly, who are meditative persons, no matter what method you chose. Just be sincere. Know yourself inside. Keep yourself pure outside. I thank all of you yogis, monks, nuns, priests who are sincere and focused in praying for yourself, others, to God Almighty. And do all you can to help others and yourself. I thank all of you. Even if you're not vegan yet, you just don't know the profit of it. I thank all of you who are trying so hard to be pure. Keep yourself with God. I thank all the vegans in the whole world and the new vegans. I especially thank you, the new vegans, who have helped me a lot to save my energy and power to deal with other things. So I thank all of you, and the more vegans we have, the more luck we will bring into this world, and we will save the planet. I don't care if you go to heaven or you don't like to go to heaven. It's just that while you are here, if you die suddenly without knowing, you have nowhere to go, and you will be a victim of all the negative demons and entities that's still hiding in the dark, waiting to attack you and your children, to eat them alive. They love to eat children. All the children who die in floods right now or in volcanoes, earthquake, they're eating them. And that makes them more strong to be in touch with humans' energy. And in such an energy, horrifying energy, they will be stronger and stronger, and then they will kill all of you. That's all I'm worried about. I'm not worried about death. I'm worried about after that. Your souls will be so lost, so suffering, and they will make slaves out of you. Please listen to me. Just be vegan. How much less should I ask? Okay, that's just my human part. The other part, I'm still working for you. Don't worry. I'm just crying because of your lot. I'm not crying because I'm weak or worried about myself. It's not like that. Never. It's never about myself. Now, we have to talk seriously on my people. God told us to meditate. At that time, there was not the three powerful yet. God, Timkutu, and the Son of God. Now they become one, 3 to 1. Just this morning, the ultimate master told me that. And God instructed me that. But God is still there as God, as is the Son of God, and Timkutu, the derived from the Son of God, as another Son of God, is still also as Timkutu, as well as the King of Kings, ruling his spiritual new realm. Plus this word in the garb of a physical human is not easy to explain, but I try in another talk when we have more free time. Just before that, I was, of course, meditating, and I still call them dear God, Sire, the ultimate master, sir, and has told me I and you are one. I said, yes, I knew that, but we were still in a separate kind of boundary in order to do different work. But they say no more. That's not enough. We have to be three in one. Oh, I'm so happy. Of course, sir, of course. I just feel that I'm too humble a being in the world and not enough. But if you order like that, aye, sir, immediately. I'm still not used to it yet, okay? I knew it. I knew it theoretically before, but I could not assimilate it. Never mind whatever we three. So now we three will work more together and more efficiently. So you have a bigger hope to save the world. But if the people still continue to be non-vegan, that's will take longer time and be more difficult and more damage will be done to their world. Just we might be able to save more, meaning more the 67% will be saved. I'm thinking, just guessing like that, hoping like that. It seems to be brighter nowadays because some people turn to vegan. If more turn to vegan, 96%, then will be done very easily. Now remember God's disciples. I told you that you and I have to meditate 11 and a half hours. Yes, and at first glance, I thought, oh no, we cannot, because we're busy working. Yeah, also for Supreme Master TV. But of course we can. I forgot. Every day we meditate anyway before we sleep. I also do that whenever I can, even. And so you have to make use of the night time when you meditate already in your time and then you go to bed or wherever you rest for the night in your tent or in your room in your villa. Before you lie down to sleep, you meditate. Remember? Yes, remember at the time of initiation, I told you that before you lie down to sleep, you sit and meditate in the way you normally sit posture. And before I forget, you have to meditate proportionately with the sound, the heavenly sound within. So you receive more teaching that way because that's the teaching direct from the highest possible heaven. Whatever you can receive in your stage of enlightenment, in your status of level of enlightenment, and you will receive from the highest or the higher or the middle or the lower and lowest heaven. Yes, okay? And God exists. Remember this. And you sit in bed just before you're really too tired. If you can sit all night, it's good. If you cannot, you can stretch out sometimes in your meditation cushion chair or on the floor. Don't be too much on the floor. If your house has draft, please make sure that you don't have a draft. You can get one of the things that I design or design it yourself. It's so easy. Just one piece of cloth and wrap it around your bed and tie them all up in one tuft and hook it on the ceiling like a wigwam. That's what I do for myself. And it's to cover the bed. That one will stop all the drafts when you sleep. It's just very similar to the tent that I designed that you can hang on trees. Yeah, that type of shape and things. You can just buy a piece of cloth, breathable cloth, and hang it on the ceiling and tie it all in one knot and hang it on the ceiling and wrap it all around your bed or your cushions or your sleeping bags. Or just buy a tent, a wigwam tent, if your house can have it. That's it, and you sit in there. You can sit in the garden also in warm weather. Don't do it in cold weather, okay? It's better not to, otherwise you could do like double, a tent in another tent. Then it should be probably warm enough, yeah. But a tent is plastic, so I'm not sure if all tents are healthy for you to stay in every night, okay? So just for you, the in-house, you can request it for my Celestial Clothes Company, each one to have one free, okay? And have them send it to you. But discreetly, if you live outside, not near my company, not the same area of my company, then they have to be sent discreetly, just like one of the outside brothers and sisters, so nobody notices where you live. Because we are doing good for people, but it's not always safe. Look at Elon Musk. He only does good job. Still people don't understand and try it to hurt him and his business. You understand that? So before you sleep, you just sit there in a meditation status, and if you're truly tired and you don't have anything to lean on, then you just stretch out and sleep in this meditative kind of status. Then you'll be meditating all night, and you will make it for 11.5 hours. No problem. We have to do Kuan Yin first, no? So that when you lie down, you can't do the Kuan Yin. Most of the time you can because you sleep already. So the Kuan Yin is good when you sit. You're more awake because you could kind of fall. Your body might fall when you do other meditation, but the Kuan Yin, you should not fall. That status is good for you to sit, okay? Right. Now, that's it, okay? And truly, I checked. I really meditate sometimes 15, 16 hours during the free time. Sometimes I don't have as many shows to check as the other days. Then I could do many hours. Just forget the food, forget anything, just meditate and then like that all night. No problem. So you could try that, okay? Just make sure you're warm all night. Because when you're meditating, may be possible that you are unconscious of all the drafts and everything that could make you feel pain later after you are out of samadhi, okay, huh? Take good care of yourself. If it's too hot, later it might be cold, then you keep more blankets next to you or a jacket next to where you sleep. So when it's cold, you can immediately grab it and put it on you. Or put some warm packs next to you. When it's cold, you will warm yourself up right away, huh? Take good care, okay? Take good care of the children. Make sure they understand and they do what they want to do while keeping themselves warm, huh? Okay? Love you all so much. A group hug, big group hug. Mwah, 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 mwah. I have promised you to tell you how to meditate during our busy schedule. But most of the time, I can't make it for 15, 16 hours like that because there's so much work for Supreme Master TV. In summary, you meditate before laying down if you have to. After doing your normal meditation, you can sit on your sleeping place. Continue with the same meditative spirit. Then gently lie down while still in this attitude. Like this, you will be meditating all night. Then the 11.5 hours can be met. Not to worry. Right now, I have more and more work. They send me news. I have to check which news to air, which not, which is fake, which is AI generated, for example, like that. There's a lot of news. Like every day, I have to read like books, small books. And also, I have to check the pain and no pain food. So I have too much work. And sometimes the whole day, whole night is even not enough. I have to reorganize that in order to gather more power. The physical being is a vessel for you to keep the power, Whether you leak it or keep it is up to you. Depends on your lifestyle, that. If talking a lot, too much outward activity, paying attention too much to the surroundings, family, job obligations, then you lose a lot of power. Not just physical power, mental power, but also spiritual power. Because spiritual power is the one that sustains your life so secretly that you don't even know anything. That's the one that's connected with the most high power, God's power, all done by secret. You would never know. So now I tell you. Right, so physical time is also very important for the body to assimilate, to accept this power and to assimilate it and to use it according to the cells and brain function, to distribute it in a mechanical style, you see? So the physical body is very precious, very important. All right, there's too many things. I could teach you for many lifetimes. I could never teach you all the things I know. But I only teach you some that's important for you to survive and be well in this world while you are in the physical body. Okay? The minimum possible, because we both don't have time either. I have my work, Supreme Master, TV work, spiritual work, and mind and matters, business, all kinds of things, and taking care of my teams. Sometimes they have their human emotions, needs, and talk. And my business and my business team, this visa and all this and stuff, and, related business things. Yes. So we both are busy, you see, and you have to work in the world. Not just my Supreme Master TV team, but you. In outer society there, you have to work a lot, because you also gather duties unto yourself, To live alone is already very busy to take care of yourself, but you have others, you have husbands, you have wives, and then you have children, and then, there's no end to your busyness. So I can't even teach you all day or night, okay? You know that. Now, let's see what else I should tell you. Okay, how to meditate and why, huh? Okay, because in this crucial time, very critical time, very dangerous time for the world population and the whole planet as well, you must meditate more in order to have some extra spiritual merit, in order to help your families, your relatives, your friends, and even your colleagues, your pet people also you love, your children who have not yet returned their minds, their hearts to God's grace. God's grace is everywhere all the time, but they just don't want it. They do things that separate themselves from the grace and love of God. Because God gives them free will, so they do what they want. God is not dictative. I also don't like a dictative God. There's no need to train them to be in any great things. Of course, they are the ones who wanted to train, but you can see they fell miserably. Centuries after centuries, day by day, even just asking them to eat vegan to save themselves and the planet, and they couldn't do it. All the masters come up and down, in and out, telling them the same thing. There's too much distraction in this world, and they love all these kinds of things. Thus, the Satan, Maya, is able to test them severely until they fall. And then they die. They promise to come back, but they do the same mistakes again. Because the Maya won't let them remember their promise and won't facilitate them to do it easily. All the masters come, the Buddhas, the Tathagatas, the Jainism masters, they all been tested so severely. And you always wonder, what did the Buddha do? What did Jesus Christ do? They did nothing. They just taught good things. Bless people, help people to return to their original master self, great self, powerful self. But no, they test them, and then if they cannot, they kill them. You heard many stories I told you about the Buddhists in the Buddhist Sutras, how the Maya, the subordinate of some kings of heaven there, or some kings of some heavens, always went down and tested these practitioners. To be a Buddha, you have to have it in your heart. Many practitioners want to be the king of heaven, want to be this, want to be that, even want to be powerful demons to wreak havoc in the world for fun, because they don't have love. Some of them are not real humans also, so they go and learn anything. It's just for their own selfish and wicked purpose even. Some of my disciples are like that. They even betray me teaching absolutely the opposite of what I teach them. Teaching people using my name and a little power that he derived in the beginning when I still trusted him. And faking the name of the Guan Yin messenger or faking the name of their self-master, whatever, and harm people a lot. So they are not themselves. They are not true humans. They may be half human only, and the other half is possessed, or maybe just they are born from a demon seed to begin with. Otherwise, how can a Guan Yin practitioner, learning the powerful benevolent method, keeping the 5 precepts, not to harm any others, not to do any bad things, no illicit sex or whatever, go out, take money from the followers to make expensive ashrams, buying luxury cars and watches for himself? How can you wear so many watches? What for? No matter how expensive, he just buys, doesn't care. No practitioner of Guan Yin would love such things. Because the more we practice, the more we don't care about the world and material things or anything. They just don't seem to like it anymore. Except some blessing objects from the master, like celestial clothes, celestial jewelry, because they really are a blessing and make their lives better, make themselves more bright. That's all. But they don't care much about getting more fame, more profit, or anything. That is a real Guan Yin practitioner. Even the worst one would have penchant, walking toward that slowly. Not like this Trang Tam, he's not. Guru what? Rumachi, oh my God, sickening. He's worse than any evil I can think of. Takes money from people. That's exactly the opposite of what I have been doing. He always asks for donations and then takes donations to buy great cars and watches and houses and raping children. Have you ever heard me teaching anything like that? Huh? No, of course not. And none of our monks would do that. But he snatched the position of one of my monks without me knowing, without other people realizing it, and started his evil deeds like that. After he dies, even if he's half demon, half human, he would never ever be allowed to get out of the eternal hell. He is not even repentant, still trying to ensnare people through the internet. Even with all my compassion, I cannot let him come out and harm other people, innocent people who never knew about the Guan Yin method or teachings, and be lured by him and give him everything they have. Oh my God. Some of the Vietnamese people, they are not all that well off, and he cursed them. He threatened them so that they have to give him everything. That's never my teaching. Even if I borrow $1 from you, I always return with gifts even. If I am desperate or need it on the road or in some situation that I don't carry money with me. He's not the only one. There are some smaller ones. Even a young female has come out and wearing a tank top and calling herself master this, master that. Oh my God, are you ashamed at all? Are you not shameful? Oh, never mind. I will let hell take care of all of these hellish people. I don't have a lot of time. Even if I want to deal with some fake news and fake teachings, I still need a lot of time. Okay, what have we talked about? The why and how we meditate 11.5 hours, okay? Yes. Only you, the sincere ones, the ones who are initiated by me, not by other, Rumachi or whatever, fake. Really, he sucks people's blood because people's money and property are their blood. Also, they need them to stay alive. And he has the heart to rob them, the vulnerable people. My heart feels no end of suffering for them, but that's it, They have to know we have Supreme Master television and tell everything. And if they don't believe me, then what can I do? All right, now, these people, even Trang Tam, also known as Rumachi himself, even if he meditates 100,000 years, it's still the same. He's just a devil, you know what I'm saying? So it's only for you that this thing will work, because I will be always behind you with the power of the grace of God, to sustain you, to support you, to love you, to encourage you inside, yeah? Outside, we might sometimes not understand, not listen, but inside, we're connected by a spiritual bloodline, so I can always help you. Don't worry. No matter what my name or my situation is, my title might change, because that's what my origin is, and I keep going higher and higher up to the origin. So my titles may change here and there. I told you several titles before, not just Supreme Master, okay? But it doesn't matter. It's the same being. I'm just getting better, more powerful, to help you, to help this troublesome world at the moment. I do hope that the world will help me by not being bad. That's all. They can help me by not killing themselves, as the karma of the killing of others will be upon them. That's all. Just be vegan, repent to God. I don't want anything from them. I don't even know anybody, I mean personally. I just have no heart to really let this planet go and be destroyed just to be the abode of demons and devils and satans and Maya and all these bad and filthy, bloodthirsty things. I don't have the heart to do that, so I will fight till my last breath. And you meditate for yourself and your loved ones, okay? That's that. And of course, because you're more powerful if you meditate more like that. Wherever you are, your blessing, your positive energy will be spreading out automatically, and the people around you, people of that country, if more disciples, of course, will benefit. All right? Nothing can take that away. So I love you very much, you guys. The ones who helped me directly to work on Supreme Master Television. I hope that it continues to go on forever. Oh yeah, another news. I forgot to tell you that one of our brothers and sisters, the 40 Quadrillion Group, they have invented a tremendous way to spread out the blessing by Supreme Master Television. Now, before we have Supreme Master TV Max, and when they say like 5 million or 500,000 or millions of etc., millions and billions, quadrillion times of our SMTV. Then we thought it's a lot already of blessing coming out because the max, it keeps like maximizing up and up and up. And now they make it like limitless. Well, almost limitless, but you can't even count with the calculation in this world how big they have made it, how far and wide, how more powerful. With the same max system, I will ask the Supreme Master TV or you now, the in-house people, to make it easy for the people to understand this system. And they should buy more, no use telephones, old tablets, anything. The more the better. Spread it anywhere, in your garage, in your garden, in your car, on your bus, at your work, quietly, of course, everywhere. The more the better, because right now the blessing power is spread out so incredibly, almost like limitless. So you make use of that in order to strengthen the positive power in this world, to help me to save it, okay? To save people. But I'm warning you, even after the world is saved, and if you are not vegan, you'll still be dragged out for some different reasons. Either you die unexpectedly or your children will be harmed. Anything could happen to you. And don't blame me that I have not told you. I have to tell you so that you know. And the choice is yours. Your life, your family's life, your friends, your relatives, your business, your house, your wealth, your happiness, your health, your wellness, your marriage, anything, yours. You decide. I cannot decide for you. I cannot. Even God cannot. Because you have the free willpower to decide how you want to experience your journey on Earth, on the physical planet. I'm telling you, numerous failed miserably and or ended up in hell and being a slave for Maya or being their victim, being beaten up, being cut into pieces, being burnt in great fire, being thrown into a boiling cauldron of oil, etc., being cut with different kinds of instruments, and you cannot even die. Even if you just die for a split second, you are back again, being tortured again. I'm telling you all this so that you know and you decide for your life and whomever you love, that you help them to find peace and wellness. Even if you have chosen not to go back home, to stay on the planet, and then you have children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, so you have to decide also for them because they're small, they don't know. Whoever doesn't know about Supreme Master TV, whoever you can, please tell the others, okay? Print a card and give it to people for free. Wherever you go, on the way to work, in the supermarket, in the library, on the walk with the dog people, the dog walk, everything, in the restaurant, anywhere, yeah? To make sure people can use it, and then it will cleanse them also. Everything good for everyone. Okay, I love you a lot. And if you have anything more trouble, you write to me, yeah? My in-house beautiful people and the remote working team also. I love all of you and I thank you, no end. I'm proud of you. May God bless you immensely, immensely. I love you. We the three powerful. Love you. So long for now. Be blessed, okay? Be blessed.